Hey everybody, Animal Man here. I'm out for a hike at the end of March and I happen across this pokeweed plant which is going across right there-ish. And I'm going to teach you a cool trick. This is how to force production of spring greens from this plant in the middle of the winter anytime you want. Stay tuned. It's a better shot for you. You can see some of these are huge. I mean, that's still it shaking right there. I mean, these things are 7 or 8 feet long. This is an old plant. It's going to have a huge root, and these roots, some of them are the size of your leg. I mean, they go kind of this direction. They go horizontal to the ground, just a few inches under, and some of these things get huge the older they get. And what I look for is exactly where this one is, on the side of a pile of debris or dirt or compost or whatever, where it's been stirred up. That's where these things sprout out and disturb soil like this. And it also makes it much easier for me to dig out, especially right now. I have no shovel with me. I'm going to use a digging stick. I'm going to use a stick to try to get this sucker out. So we'll see how I do. I want to contrast this to, here's another one coming up right there. That's a huge one. I want you to look at this over here. This is burdock, and you can see the stalk much darker, and you can still see the burrs on there from last year. This would have been a large second-year burdock plant. And very different in appearance. It still does have the stalk, but it's a lot harder, more fibrous, and I can't smush it with my fingers. But these pokeweed ones, they're all like gross and falling apart and like slimy now. Much lighter in color, and they're hollow. So that's how you tell the difference. Let me get a stick, see if I can get this sucker out of the ground. So this is what I've come up with here. I'm just going to try to start getting some of this dirt out, find where this root actually is. I already found it. I already found part of it. I can already see it right here. That and there. That whole huge mass. That's the root. That's one part of the root. Holy cow. Alright, let's see if we can get this now. Oh, it's coming. Okay. So we left some of it in there, which will sprout a whole new plant. But this we can work with. I don't know if I can fit this on my backpack. I'll probably end up lopping off the long rootlets. You can see the size of this freaking thing. And they get even bigger. I've seen them twice the size of this. We're going to bring this home, and I'll show you what we do next. Okay everyone, back home now. It's actually the next day. Let's unbag this monstrosity. Let's see if this will fit. Holy moly. Let's see what we can do here. I might have to lop more of this off. Oh no. I'm gonna have to chop off some more of this piece. Alright. That was easy. You could probably plant this sucker and get a whole new pokeweed, actually. Alright, good. So now I got this organic raised bed soil at Home Depot that I thought would be great for this. And it's not going to go to waste after this. I'm going to use this to top off some of my raised beds here anyway. So, no worries there. So between being in the cool basement but warmer than outside, and also the moisture, this is going to start to send up shoots. So all this really does is it creates a very moist atmosphere around this root. So the root says to itself, all right, it's time. It's springtime. Let's go. All right, we're going to call that good. So now I'm going to put this in my unfinished part of the basement, and we're going to water it well, wait a couple weeks. We should start seeing sprouts coming up, shoots coming up rather, all around the top crown of this pokeweed root here. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted.